Everyone, welcome back to PlaycrastiNation, population 382, and welcome back to the next episode of the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Plus, today, guys, we are continuing to do some new stuff with everything that we've got going on here. I think we played as the Forgotten last time. We absolutely did. And it was a pretty boring run, and I got a little salty at the end, but it's okay because I've taken a lovely nap. It's a new day. We call that sleep. I had a nice little sleep overnight, and we're back in chipper spirits today, and we're playing as Isaac, so you can't be upset while playing as Isaac. WVTE, WBFH. You also, I guess I should, I don't think this episode is ever going to come out because, not this one you're watching right now, this one will have come out. After the last episode, which ended kind of salty, like it wasn't salty, okay, it was a little salty. I was very bored. I felt like the run, it's hard to be bored while playing as the Forgotten, by the way, because he's just such a fun and interesting character, but I'm pretty sure, like, me losing the deal with the devil early in that one caused like a butterfly effect that caused the rest of the run to just be horrible. Like, we probably missed out on, more deals with the devil because of it, and it was just like generally a series of unfortunate events, I guess you could say. I want him to blow this up without me having to. It was like a series of unfortunate events that, no, buddy, come on, dude, up here. There you go, that's what I'm talking about. It was a series of unfortunate events, I can't even open this, that caused a little bit of, even like once we got to the chest, I carried the air rune the whole time, and we got 8 chests, and I was like, still no cool synergies. I was just hoping and praying for a synergy, and unfortunately we never got one. Can't open that. Well, actually we can, we got keys in here. I'm willing to go for it, to grab these keys. We can also like look for secret rooms while doing this, so it's like, we can kind of, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. That might be too far to find the secret room. It was not too far to find the secret room. Ooh, little PP, also known as raw liver, which is 2 spirit hearts. Nope, red hearts, which are good. And I'll open this, which is going to be Guppy's head. It's actually head of the keeper, which it's the other head I'm fine with. Actually, there's several varieties of head that I'm fine with, but let's continue to the boss fight and shut up. Yeah, I tried so hard to keep my cool in that one, and at the end I just reached a boiling point. I was like, I can't, this is oh my gosh, all the items. None of them are that great, like, as far as, like, red chest items and golden chest items. Like, neither of those are genuinely the ones that people are like, oh, I really hope I get this item. But, you know what? A little bit of money over the course of the run, thanks to Head of the Keeper, is kind of nice. But yeah, so after I finished recording that episode, which you saw, I tried to record an episode which you probably never saw, hopefully. It'll forever just be, okay, well, I'm bad. It'll forever just be the lost episode of Isaac. I tried to record a daily, because I think we have to complete daily challenges to, get one of the achievements in the new thing. So I was like, well, I'll just record a daily. And oh my god, for those of you guys who don't know, I generally dislike the dailies. I think they're typically very boring and more, I mean, I guess they're just random, so I doubt they like purposely make them difficult. Although if they do make them difficult, I can understand why. You know, you want the better players to get the higher scores, to feel better about themselves, blah blah blah. But oh my god, if it was not the most, yeah, I'll take bonus contact. If it was not the most debilitating daily of all time, I think I missed 3 item rooms over the course of the entire thing, so you can already imagine we're very underpowered because we're not picking up items. And the couple item rooms I did go to just like didn't have anything worthwhile. Which was then causing me to miss a deal with the devils because there were no tinted rocks over the course of the entire thing. The shops had no spirit hearts. It was like literally a lose-lose situation for the entire thing. Like, thank God he started as Judas, because otherwise I don't think I would have, well, I actually ended up rage quitting the run. On Womb 1, I just gave up and was like, I can't do this anymore. I have 4.5 damage and 9 tier stat, and I can't do this anymore. I was doing all my damage with a cube of meat, which was causing me to take damage. I was like at one point I literally I got up halfway through the room, which is like the ultimate. You can be like, all right, he's not in a great place. I like got up to take a walk around to be like, I need to clear my head. And it was after, I think, my 3rd straight floor of not getting a single key. And then I went to the subreddit, because the subreddit's nice, and they'll often, they'll do a daily discussion every single day, where, you know, if you want to cheat, you can go there ahead of time and they'll tell you how to get all the good items and such. But also, I like to go there after the dailies, like if it's a horrible daily and I die, or like it was a slog to get through the entire thing. I like to go there and show up at the very end and listen to everybody complain about how horrible the daily was, which is what it was. I think the top comment with the most likes was like, do they even make effing keys in this game anymore, or something like that? And I was like, thank you. At least I'm not the only one who missed on every single item room. Cause yeah, they like literally don't give you keys. But anyway, so that episode probably never came out because I was a cesspool of human emotion and rage. Ooh, another one. Unfortunately, our HP's kind of low this time around, so it's gonna be tough to swing this one, unless he pays out early or we get a sun card. Again, it's kind of hard to justify. The caffeine pill's not great, but it could be good. You got to be a little careful here in case it's a bad trip pill. Okay, I was like, they wouldn't do that to me. All right, we're close to death. Library here, though. Not the library I thought it was gonna be. World card, emergency contact, Chariot. In the Black Rune. And the Black Panther. Black Rune's definitely the best of these. We'll pop world card so we can at least see secret room. Yeah, world card's Black Rune's the best, so we'll pop world card. World card. We'll pop that and see what it has to offer. We're low on HP, but like, I honestly don't feel that scared, which is nice already. Like, I don't feel, like, we have a 5.19 damage stat and a 7 tier stat. That's a nice combo for the 2nd floor, so even the 3rd floor. So I would say let's not be too concerned. And I already have a higher tier stat on this run than I did on my daily. So, oh, I should have picked up those arts. Yeah, and then there's another daily today. Obviously, there's a new. That's why they're called the dailies. You can pick up a new daily every single day. And I was like, I could redeem myself and go play this one instead. But I was like, I think I'm done with the dailies for a while. I usually just like play them off camera and just try to just get through them as quickly as possible. Like, I don't really care about score, because I think for the purpose of the achievement, it's just you have to just touch the trophy at the end. And so for me, it's like, just get it done. Don't worry about trying to be all fancy with the, I'm gonna max my score, so I gotta make sure I make boss rush, and then if it ends up in the mom fight, I gotta make sure I have an A1's rune, and then yeah, I don't really care about all that meta. I just wanna, if it's at mom's foot, thank God, that means it's a quick fight. I don't like the recent change they made to the buttons, which is if they spawn an enemy, you gotta stay and fight them. They close the door on you. Oh God, that man turned invisible. I don't like this change. I get why they did it, because otherwise buttons, I mean, honestly, it's just going to incentivize me to press buttons less. Like, I didn't mind pressing them before because I was like, if it's an enemy, I can just escape the room. But it honestly spawns enemies like 75% of the time, so I'm kind of starting to change my mind about buttons in general. I don't know that I've ever had one spawn. I think they can spawn items technically. I don't think I've ever seen one do it, so I'm kind of rethinking my life from a button perspective, which is the same in terms of my attire that I wear on a daily basis. Actually, that's true, and I don't know, I did not plan for those things to connect, but it actually is true. I used to wear like plaid or plaid, however you'd like to pronounce it, button-up shirts all the time with roll-up sleeves. Used to wear those, like literally my closet is like, in college I would wear one for every single day. Didn't matter how hot it is outside, I'd wear one of those in jeans. Typically they're always like red and black or blue and black. They're typically typically dark colors. Okay, we need a spirit heart pretty badly. We need a spirit heart pretty badly. Hopefully the shop can hook us up. It's right here. Not a lot of tinted rocks on this run either. The shop does hook us up, and it also gives us tarot cloth, which I think is a great thing. Let's drop these right here. Yeah, I'm definitely going to play you if I can get some HP to make it happen. We'll buy a little 3-cent HP right here. Why not? Let's see if we can get a couple extra plays out of this guy and see what kind of items we can find. A peel is what we have found. Let's be careful. Don't lose all your HP. Health up. That's fantastic. All right, so we need some red hearts to fill up, and then we can go do some stuff there. Is it worth 4 plays to spend a bomb to get that little bit of HP? Probably. Like, what else are we doing with it? Also, there's probably a secret room here, so we will unearth the secret room and visit that, and maybe that'll have some HP as well. But yeah, and since then, I've really switched back to, I mean, part of this, I think, is probably working from home. Now that I work from home, I don't have to, like, I mean, when I had an office space before, it wasn't like suit and tie or anything, but I used to wear those plaid button-ups to work because it was professional enough for the setting that we were working in. And my boss allowed it, which was nice. But now that I work from home, like, I'm literally going to wear sweatpants and a t-shirt every single day for the rest of my life. And I do. And if I try to get fancy now, I've still kind of gotten away from the button-ups, which is weird. I prefer a polo now. Maybe I'm just, maybe this is what growing up is all about. You gotta get rid of the plaid and adopt the polo Ralph Lauren. I don't think that's true. Luckily, we're gonna have a reroll ready for our boss fight, which is good because we might get a deal with the devil. It's not a great chance, 36, but it is a chance nonetheless. And so if we do happen to get one, it's obviously, please don't. It's obviously better to have a reroll than to not. So hopefully we can get a deal with the devil, even though it is, you know, slightly less than 1/3 chance. Hopefully we can get one of those and reroll it, or, you know, we always have Black Rune ready as well, so don't forget about Black Rune. We do snag the deal with the devil. Latchkey is not a horrible item to Black Rune, in my opinion. Krampus is also, we actually kind of want Krampus's head here, because I think I'd rather, it's a tough one. We get Lump of Coal. I think I'll just take Lump of Coal. It's a good item. I think I'm gonna Black Rune this. We got Tears and Damage, which is like the best thing you can hope for from Black Rune, so thank you. And I think we will use our reroll on the item in here. We get Mom's Wig, which is great. We'll also visit the Curse Room, even though it is gonna cost us a black card. I don't feel too bad about it. We're moving kind of slow. I'd like to speed things up here. We haven't done Boss Rush in a while. Not that Boss Rush is like the be-all end-all. It's not exactly an indication of a powerful run. You saw in the last run, we had a super boring run and still made it to Boss Rush. It's more a testament to how invested in the run you are. If you make it to Boss Rush, I mean, again, you can also just be super powerful and just make it to Boss Rush, but more than likely, at least for me, if I make it to Boss Rush, it's because I'm bored with the run, or it's a weak run and I want to get done as quickly as possible. Which maybe doesn't make as much sense. Maybe I should be exercising more due diligence and exploring and trying to find gold chests for Guppy's head type of things and etc. That's really unfortunate right there, what just happened. That was poorly handled, but it's okay. I don't see a Tinted Rock. Large room coming up kind of scares me. Yeah, I hate this large room. One of my least favorite large rooms without a doubt, but luckily we got Mom's Contact, which is just doing some great things. Ubdi came in clutch there too and just destroyed everything. Looking for Tinted Rocks. Not seeing any. I started playing on, after the graphical issues we had a couple episodes ago, I've been playing on windowed mode instead of full screen, and like my screen is really tiny, so if I've been missing more Tinted Rocks than usual lately, I'm going to at least choose to blame it on the fact that I'm playing on a super tiny screen. It's probably not a valid excuse, but I'm, again, gonna choose to use it as an excuse nonetheless. We'll go for the deal with the devil here. Why do we always have, oh, we have a 36.5% chance because of, not Pandora's Box, Pentagram. Pentagram gave us an increased deal with the devil chance, which is very kind of it. I appreciate it quite a bit. We're gonna get the boss killed. Another deal with the devil. Thank you so much. Wow. I mean, these are bad, but it's 4 reroll pedestals, and you gotta think you're gonna get something good out of 4 deal with the devil rerolls. We will take this because it's a book. And I was hoping we would get a battery out of it so that we could get another reroll, but Doesn't seem to have worked. And reroll once again. We'll take a free succubus. We will take incubus. And that's all I'm comfortable taking right now. I'm not going to take that yet. Yeah, this is a very powerful run. I'm not going to take that yet because... Oh, see, that's why I didn't take it. We would have just died on the spikes, potentially. Well, I mean, I stopped, but who knows, in a world where I was gushing about how ooh, we just took a big old risk. We got to be very careful. Steps on the spikes, dies instantaneously, run, ender. So, yeah, we have to be careful. 2 HP is a fine amount of HP, but it is slightly glass cannon-y, so it's better always to play a little bit more cautiously. This is not a great situation, but I'll tell you what, we can maybe get some HP from this guy from it, so got some HP in terms of that. Probably should have visited the curse room before buying the Spirit Heart. Okay, now it doesn't really matter because we have 2 Spirit Hearts. You're just paying out with HP left and right, dude. Look at you go. Thanks, man. Strength card. We'll take the Hangman. We'll pick up the things out here. Mostly just a golden can of bomb. At least we'll get into our item room for free. 3 of these bad boys. Boom. Boom. Paid for itself. Blow you up. Maybe get a guppy item. Oh my gosh, another Spirit Heart. All right, what a fruitful curse room to say the least. Let's grab our strength card and not head down to the next floor. We still have not visited the item room, you silly sausage. Let's go do that. But yeah, I've been playing on windowed mode, and it seems to have fixed most of the graphical issues. I'm also hoping, I was talking to my good friend Joji, and he was talking about updating his graphics card driver, or he like messaged me, he's like, hey, NVIDIA just released a graphics card update that might fix some of your problems, so you should go check it out. And I was like, oh, you have to update your graphics card drivers? And he's like, yeah, you don't do that? And I was like, yeah, I've like never done that. Maybe, unless it does. I just assumed it did it automatically. And he was like, nope, you definitely have to do it yourself. And so I went into my NVIDIA GeForce Experience or whatever, and it was like, last updated October 2017. And I was like, well, this could explain some of the issues we've been having, don't you think? So hopefully I've updated my graphics card, and maybe I'll be able to start playing on full screen mode, and maybe we'll just be able to play games like Fortnite. Maybe I could start streaming again. That would be very exciting if that was the problems I was facing. Maybe we'll test it soon. All right, 15 minutes on Dank Depths 1. Let's speed it up. We have no excuse not to. Like, see, I'm not even gonna pick up that key. We have no excuse to not play quickly when we are this strong. Incubus is essentially double damage, and with double damage, I mean, even I like to play slow with Isaac because it's generally in your, look at all the battery charges. They're teasing me now. I play slow with Isaac because of things like battery charges, and I'm like, I want to get the maximum rerolls possible. So we'll see if I actually stick to the plan, but the plan is to play a little bit quicker, maybe make boss rush. Let's see what we got in here. No. We'll pick up the book for the book's sake, and now I'm going to do exactly what I said I wasn't going to do. I'm going to run back and pick up these battery charges, and we're going to re-roll them to try to get something good from this item room. But I'm only going to put 2 battery charges worth of effort into finding something good, and Toxic Shock is just really good, so we're just going to take that and then continue exploring another battery charge. You shouldn't have. I mean, I appreciate the fact that you did, so don't take that back. You should have. This is your job, Isaac, to make me happy, to bring me the best luck possible. I appreciate you for doing so, though. Continue, hoping we do have enough rooms to, we don't have enough room, so I'm gonna have to go pick up a battery charge, which is fine. We still got through this entire floor in about 2 minutes, so, speedy floor nonetheless. No guarantee of a deal with the devil coming up. Grab the battery charge, grab the key as well. Don't be super lazy. I'm not gonna go like way out of my way to pick up stuff, but I wanna, the D6 plus boss rush is typically like, you're gonna find at least one item that's gonna make you pretty happy, so I'd like to make it there. Brownie is gonna get shredded like Kylo Ren. Okay, get shredded, son. He's been shredded. Synthol is a fantastic item. Take a couple pennies, get down to the next floor. Okay, yeah, this is a good run. It's not like, I mean, it's definitely more powerful than the Forgotten run we played previously. Was that a dice shard? I think that was a dice shard. We're definitely picking up the dice shard. 2 rerolls in boss rush equals, there's no reason you shouldn't be walking out of there with like 20 million damage. Just kidding, but That was not a dice shard, so forget everything I said. We are going to come in here, because why not? Snag some spiders. Good stuff. Yeah, this is stronger than the last run, but I still wouldn't say it's any more exciting than the last run. Give me a full run reroll. I wouldn't say it's any more exciting than the last, just because we still don't have that many cool synergies going on. I'd like to pick up some, and we haven't really seen any new items either from the booster pack. Okay, we need to hit up item room, which is right here, and then we need to run for the boss fight. Item room. Can't see what it is. Oh. Well, perhaps not the intrigue I wanted, but it's the intrigue I've been given, and so we're gonna run with the whiz over the course of the rest of this run. Also, of course they give me, Curse of the Blind. Please, black candle. Black candle. Of course they give me Curse of the Blind when we're gonna be doing boss rush. It makes it like literally not worth it to do boss rush because you have no idea what you're picking up. So they may have lost me in terms of doing boss rush. We didn't make it. But I think they may have lost me. We got a Red Mom fight. Red Mom fight's not too bad. Especially with a cube of meat. She comes down quite frequently, and we have the nice ability to stop her. We'll grab the Polaroid, come in here. Yeah, I'll take it. Headless baby. Ugh. See, like that would have been a good reroll. But we have no idea of knowing. To Gazrun, maybe? No? It's not worth wasting a bomb or stepping on a spike for an item I don't even know what it is, so. Sorry, game. You did this to yourself. I was gonna give the lovely audience a chance to witness boss rush, but not if you're gonna make it dumb like that. It's 100% not worth it to walk in completely blind. We will see what's going on in here. Now you've interested me. Alright, I'm significantly less interested now that I've seen the outcome. That's okay, though. It shouldn't take too long. As you see, like, since we picked up Incubus, we have drastically sped up the course of this run overall, so I wouldn't be too concerned. I think this will be a pretty quick finish, and I probably don't see a chance of failure. Unless like a full run reroll happens, a D100 situation, and we mess everything up that way, but what are the odds of that happening? I'm gonna say slim to none, so just go ahead and mark that down in your books. Slim to none, not gonna happen. You can laugh at me if it does happen. It's not going to. I've foreseen the future. If I could have one ability, one superpower, it's like a common question everybody gets asked. I don't understand anybody who doesn't say the ability to travel time. Oh, but it'd be so cool to fly. Get on a plane. Traveling time? Are you kidding me? You could literally... I'm literally flabbergasted when people like tell me that they would not want, not that they wouldn't want it, but that it's not the #1 superpower they would want. Do you understand the amount of things you could do with the ability to see the future? First of all, infinite money. You would literally be loaded for the entirety of your entire life. You could control the world, basically. You couldn't, if you like worked it, if you were like smart and you know, thought about your dastardly plan, there's literally no reason that you could not be ruling the world with your knowledge of what's to come. First of all, of course you'd be making, you know, millions of dollars off of it, because you have the ability to know what's happening in the stock market and to know what's happening in horse races and know what you could literally make so much money. But it's not just about the money. Life's not just about money. It's also about, I mean, you've seen Doctor Strange, that boy. Those are the superpowers I want. Now, that's more than just traveling time, so I consider it a little... Okay, well, we'll take the range. I don't want to spend too long here. Get the mom transformation. Not bad. It's a little bit more like when someone's like, what superpower do you want? Well, I want Superman's powers. Okay, well, that's literally every power, so stop cheating. Also, Superman, you're boring and lazy, and I don't like you because you have too many powers. Alright, well, this room's probably just like instant damage, so yeah. I failed to see how a boy of my intelligence level was supposed to parse out what to do in that room without the ability to fly. Okay, I stepped in something, allegedly. Let's not lose this run just because we're playing silly. But yeah, I feel like you can't be like, oh, I want all of Doctor Strange's powers. Just give me the time stone, man. Just give me the ability to travel through time, to see the future, to see infinite. I mean, literally, anytime you had to make a critical decision in your life. Do you know how many times I wish I could go back? I did a job interview, perhaps, and I wasn't sure what to say next. Or I took a job offer. I had 2 job offers. One for a big company that, you know, had proven itself and I knew was going to be reliable and I knew the pay was going to be better and I knew all of these things. You take that opportunity, or you take the opportunity from the small firm that has, you know, maybe potential upside and you get in on the ground floor and maybe you can grow, but then 2 years into the company you realize it's a sham and it sucks and you hate your job. Wouldn't you like to go back to yourself from 2 years ago and say, hey, take the job at the big company. I know you don't think you're corporate material and that you're gonna hate working in an office. You're gonna hate your job no matter what. So take the one for $20,000 more dollars. Don't you think I would like to be able to go back and tell my previous life's self that? The answer is yes, I would. But I can't, because I can't see the future. But if you could see the future, if you could travel through time, you had Doctor Strange, the Time Stone, you could see every possible outcome of that situation. Now in that situation, there's like really only 2. Or maybe I look and I find, hey, maybe there's something along the way since I've been at this new place that I could have done to help it be more of a success, and then I do that thing. Somebody I could have like hired, some people I could have schmoozed to, I don't know, get some money. It doesn't matter, the Time Stone lets you see all of that. I'm legitimately flabbergasted when people are... I'm pretty sure nobody would be... If somebody walked up to you on the street, I'm not suggesting people would be like, no, I don't want the ability to travel through time. It seems too much power for one human being. It's not the way it was meant to be. No, I think everybody would take it. I feel like you'd have to be insane to not take it. But I'm still talking about even just people that say that that's not the #1 ability they would love to have. That flabbergasts me. Because to me, it's just so obviously the correct answer to that question. Not that it's like a yes or no, right or wrong. It's not an ACT question. You're not going to find question 34 on the reading section of the ACT. What superpower is best? Ouch. The answer would still be time travel. I like traveling time, if that's not fairly obvious. And it really depresses me because I know that it's never going to be a reality. Doesn't that stink? Doesn't that stink to know that something that cool will never happen? And the way we know that it will never happen is because, or at least you'll never be able to travel time backwards. And we know that that's true because we would have seen, guaranteed, if 20 million years from now people are traveling backwards through time, someone's gonna come to us and make it happen. Plus, like from, I don't know, just the way like time in general, again, I know nothing about science, just the way it makes sense in my mind, reversing it seems infinitely harder than speeding it up. So I feel like if time travel was ever to be possible, you'll be able to travel into the future, and by travel into the future, and you'll never be able to come back, by the way, quote unquote time travel into the future will more than likely just be some sort of like blasting off into space for light years while you're like cryogenically frozen, and then you wake up, you know, 20,000 years in the future, rather than actually, you know, traveling time. So you'll be the same age when you get there, but there will be no coming back. So seems a little risky to me, and I mean, if that's the case, there would pretty much be no reason to do it, right? What's the point in traveling time if you can't come back? Because then the knowledge that you gain, oh guys, 30, okay, well here it is. We'll reroll our whole run and get just a god-awful run, it looks like. Yeah, this is a pretty bad run. We'll stick with it. What's the point in doing that if, I don't know how we're doing so much damage. It's not us. We must have a familiar or something that's dealing a bunch of contact damage. What's the point if 20 years, or you go 20,000 years and you go, hey, Apple stock is now worth $10 million. I should probably invest at $400 a stock. You can't do anything with it once you get back. I'm gonna save Bone Tears for the next reroll. because it typically synergizes pretty cool. So I don't really want it for this cruddy reroll. Rather, oh my, the speed. Yeah, we want to get off this reroll as soon as possible. Like ASAP. This is not a good one. So the sooner we can get off of this and on to the next one, I'll be happy. But yeah, so maybe in the future people just came to the same realization I did. Oh my god. And we're like, what's the point in time traveling if we can only go forward? And then they gave up. And then maybe there is actually a way to time travel to the past. But everybody in the future just gave up and they don't care anymore. I still don't think that's the case. I'm pretty sure it's just impossible. Because you know somebody would have come back in time and we would now be living in, you know, some strange dystopian future where they made themselves the ruler of everything by traveling back to, you know, the year negative 12,000 BC and claiming the United States of America as their own. They didn't do that though. Okay, what do we got? Some sort of Dr. Fetus situation. I don't like it. Reroll again. Jumper Cables has appeared in the basement and Angry Fly. Oh, because we got spun? Okay, so now we got some Tiny Planet. Okay, we have Tiny Planet and Tech Zero. This is what I'm looking for in life. This is a cool compound fracture synergy. We should get some real cool stuff happening, because as these break... Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. They're like kind of sticking to the walls. I don't know why they're choosing to do that. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, this is ridiculously strong, and apparently we're guppy now. Oh my god. This is unbelievable. Like, we're just like passing our laser beams through everything we touch, and everything's gonna die in just about a second. We also got a ton of bone hearts somehow. I don't really know where those came from. Probably somewhere along the reels we picked up like marrow or something. Look at this, like, it's like a printer. We're just going zzz, zzz, going across the screen and just laser printing everything. Though I will re-roll everything and see what we get next. Monstro's lung, Cricket's body. This run seems okay, except we have Cricket's, or we have Monstro's lung and soy milk. We are still guppy though, so it's like not as horrible as it could potentially be. Still not great, so I am going to use this battery charge right here and re-roll the whole thing. We get 2020, Tech X. I'll do one room with this, but it seems still not super fun, so I'm gonna reroll the whole thing again. It's very strong. We have 16 damage and a 4 rate of fire. It's very strong. I want to reroll again. Where are my rerolls at? Where did I leave those? Oh, I left them up here. All right, we're gonna reroll this again. I hope I don't breakfast myself. It's possible. What do we have now? Lusty Blood, Technology. A 7 damaged. Why? Oh, we must have like, I don't know what we have, but we just got Eden's Blessing, so we're gonna get another item on the next one, which is cool. Let's reroll one last time. 4 tier stat. All right. Oh, is that Ipecac? No, it's not Ipecac. It did not explode on contact. Okay, it's just poison tears. Whew, I was like, if we're shooting this fast and these are Ipecac tears, we're actually dead. So, thankfully, it's not the case. It's just a very strong run, and maybe not the most exciting. The laser printer run was definitely the most exciting of the runs that we had. But we'll go ahead and defeat Isaac with this one nonetheless. It's a nice situation to have still. Oh, I have Kidney Stone. I can't fire. Yeah, Kidney Stone's just gonna devastate him. We must have My Reflection as well. It's just a good run. That was pretty solid. And we got 2 achievements done, which makes me very happy. That makes up for not getting any achievements in the last episode. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you subscribe to become a citizen of PlaycrastiNation today. And if you know anyone that you think would be a great Playcrastinator, go ahead and send them on by, because we'd love to have them. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.